Ma'am, please.
What's your reasonable charge?
She just herself too.
On my pants.
Well, you'll have to.
I'm gonna get.
No.
I'm
Turn around.
poop right
no,
here on
turn
the
around.
short. I have.
Now I'm about to myself, Mr. Officer. I'm myself. All right.
Cops often experience truly bizarre interactions, but what happens when the suspect actually craps their pants? On July 22, 2021, officers stopped a gray vehicle after observing it being driven recklessly. Officers observed a strong odor of alcohol on this man's breath, who was also the driver of the sedan, but the on-duty officers didn't expect this stop to turn into the funniest stop possible.
Hello, you okay? Okay, alright, why don't you come on out and then just stand back here on the sidewalk, okay? Hello, are you okay? Hello? You alright?
No.
Okay, alright, well if you want to step on and stay on the sidewalk, fire department's here, okay? Alright, what happened? You alright?
The guy seemed to be stopped at the, for no reason.
Where are you coming from?
Down there. That way.
Yeah? Alright, so I'm going to ask you a few questions. How much have we had to drink tonight? Be honest, I can smell it, so let's not lie.
Not much.
What's not much? A beer, a shot, a whiskey? It's not a trick question. Hey, sir, I need you to focus. How much have we had to drink tonight?
Oh. I don't know.
Okay. Do you think your alcohol has affected your ability to drive tonight?
I don't think so.
Well, unlike the rest of the drivers, this guy thankfully at least admits to the officer that he's had a few drinks, but not much. It remains to be seen just how honest that statement really is.
I think so.
You don't think so? Okay. You're not sure how you could have rear-ended a car?
Well, no, he was stopped.
Okay. So why didn't you stop then?
Well, I didn't stop.
Okay. Do you have your driver license on you or anything?
Oh, driver license?
Yep.
Yeah.
Harvey, can you get his information for me?
Yeah.
Phone number and all that. Alright. So, Mr. Rick, you need to get checked out by the fire department at all?
Okay.
Do you have injuries anywhere?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, alright. So, Mr. Rick, so I gotta ask you a few questions, okay? Would you be willing to submit to a standard field sobriety test?
No, I don't think so.
So is that a yes or no? So I don't know what that means.
That's a no.
Not only was he driving under the influence, but he also decided to rear-end another car, which was what ultimately caught the attention of law enforcement. And when they asked him to do a field sobriety test to double-check his blood alcohol content, he just outright refused.
Okay, alright. Okay, and then, with that in mind, would you be willing to provide a breath sample of a PVT machine? It's non-admissible in court.
Probably no.
Probably.
No.
I just need a yes or no. Sorry, yeah, I know, yeah. Yes or no. You know, I don't want to do the probably no. Yes or no. We're grown.
Okay, let's say no.
Okay, again, yes or no. Not let's say no. Yes or no. Would you?
No.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well, then, sir, all right, then put your hands behind your back. I'm just going to place you under arrest for a DUI, okay? All right, drop your wallet. Oh.
He got slapped with an instant arrest after responding no to every question the officers threw at him. Then, in a move that can only be described as delusional, he tried something downright hilarious, hoping it might just be his ticket out of the cuffs.
Yes or no, sir?
Was your wallet in your pocket?
Yeah, that was your wallet. He was putting it back in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yes? No?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right, hey, I got to ask you just a non-criminal question. Did you poop your pants? Yes or no?
Well, I'm getting ready to.
No, please don't. No, I think
You're getting
you
ready to.
literally, yeah, I think you did.
We were past 10.
Oh, my life, literally. How old are you? Why are we pants, sir? Why are we doing that? All right.
I might do it again then if I already did it.
Okay, thank you. No, unless you want to...
No.
Yeah, me neither. We cannot be pooping our pants. We're too grown.
That's not my,
You're too grown for that.
Well, no, you know, you're gonna put your pants.
What? No, that's not how this works.
The situation turned funny when the officer jokingly asked the man if he'd had an accident in his pants. And the guy just hilariously replied that he had and was ready to do it again. But then the officer pointed out that he was too old for that kind of thing, and the guy backed off, realizing it wasn't going to help him.
Because you get older doesn't mean you can poop your pants.
Well,
Okay. Oh, God. Do you have, like, an emergency blanket?
you guys got a hazmat mask?
Yeah.
You can smell my poop my pants?
It's seeping through.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually quite gross, I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I appreciate you Yeah, it's seeping through your white shorts. It's, yeah.
I might have another go at it.
As in, what? No, don't put more.
No, I'm not trying to.
Okay, yeah, no, do not put more. No. That's not what we want.
The officer then pleads with the man not to make matters worse by doing it again, to which the man casually responds that he might, but for the moment, he'll try to hold it in. Also, kudos to the officer for keeping his cool and handling the situation like a total pro, even though dealing with someone who's had an accident in their pants while getting arrested is definitely not pleasant.
Oh, I don't want to waste your time by taking you to the station and having you sit in your wet poop pants, you know. So I'm asking you now on recording, okay? Do you want to provide those 2 samples, or do you not? Yes or no?
Well, I think I gotta poop again.
I can help you poop your pants. I just need to know whether you want to provide the samples, yes or no. Either way, I will give you a chance to go to the bathroom and, yeah.
Wait a minute. How's that go again?
Okay, so are you willing to provide 2 breath samples at the Lakewood Police Station?
As opposed to what?
As opposed to me getting a warrant for your blood and then taking you to the hospital and drawing your blood to get the blood alcohol level. So, if you go blood route, there's a good chance that you lose your license and get it suspended and go to jail. If the other route, like I said, as long as you're friendly and nice and you don't have crazy priors for DUI, there's a chance that we just give you a ride home tonight at the end of successful investigation. I'm not promising anything, I'm just saying those are options.
Well, I'm liking the good ride home tonight.
Okay. So are you willing to provide the samples?
I guess.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to have you sit in my car, okay? And then we'll, what's up?
I said I'll try not to poop.
Yeah, please don't poop in my car. I will take you to the station right away so you can...
Okay. What happens? Oh.
The officer laid out 2 choices, although one was more like a command, and the man reluctantly agreed to take the breath test. But his primary concern remained whether he'd be allowed to use the bathroom at the police station, which, let's face it, is a pretty reasonable worry in that situation.
Yep. Oh. Please don't poop. I'm begging you.
I'm trying not to.
I am so begging you, do not poop.
Move.
Yep, go ahead and have a seat. Yep.
You're all ready? In there.
Okay. Oh, God. Are you pooping? Don't poop. We're almost there. Oh, gosh. You already did, didn't you? You didn't poop your pants again, did you? You did?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't think so.
That's not funny.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh.
Okay, we're just going to go this way. I'm going to let you use the bathroom, okay?
Oh, okay.
The officer begs the guy not to poop in his squad car, assuring him that they were almost at the police station, where he could finally relieve himself. It was a tense moment as they neared the station, with the officer trying to keep the situation under control, while hoping they wouldn't have a messy cleanup on their hands.
Are you okay? Make sure to wipe, please.
So, do you know what the state legal limit is in the state of Washington?
0.08?
Okay, what do you think you blew?
I haven't got a clue.
Okay, alright, well you're gonna get a copy, I'll show you, okay? So here,
Okay.
we'll go over it, okay? So 0.08 is the state legal limit, right? You blew 0.18.
Oh my.
So you blew, a whole point above state legal limit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The comedy of errors during this traffic stop finally reached its climax when the officers discovered that he was severely intoxicated, with a whopping BAC of 1.8%. Following this, he was arrested for driving under the influence. But what about a suspect who claims to be Jesus?
Jesus is Jesus, and Jesus knows his goddamn father should have been a goddamn man and put his goddamn self on a f***ing cross.
This woman was arrested and taken to jail in a squad car for uncertain reasons when she decided to pull off such moves that would even shock the officers. Here's what she did.
All y'all was authority, so don't do that.
I promise you, no one's gonna beat you.
Let me go.
No.
Let me up out this next seat so I can go in there and get booked.
We're not getting booked here.
The goddamn thing. No, it bitch, because I'm Jesus. I told you this.
We're not getting booked here. This is.
So what the f*** we here?
We have to get your picture.
Yeah, what goddamn nigga, you can do that on your goddamn device. You
No, we're not allowed. We're not allowed. We're not allowed to do that.
Damn, oh, they just want to kill you like Missouri tried.
She said her name is Jesus. Jesus. Her straw man name, aka government name, is Adele. But she has herpes, AIDS, and if we try something, she ain't scared to kill her. That's what she said. Yeah.
This woman, who has multiple diseases, claims her name to be Jesus, even though her real name is Adele. But that's not what makes this surprising, but the fact that what she does at a police station.
Get your picture, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Come on out for me. At least you got your bling on.
Yeah,
You got your loops.
Hold up.
What?
Can we tuck that in? When y'all appreciate you, Mr. Authority.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Authority.
You still a though. Wow.
Hang on, dear. Hang on. Hang on. Where are you going?
I know me. To the goddamn cell. Okay, well, you know.
I told you we don't got cells here.
You don't know where you're going. I just need somewhere to lay my goddamn head. I'm not a prison. I'm Jesus. I told y'all bitch. Y'all scared of man with the authority.
Here. You got it. Yeah, thank you very much.
You're so very goddamn welcome.
At first, she's afraid that the officers are taking her to jail, when the officer told her that there are no jails in the police station, and a few minutes later, she claims that she's Jesus and isn't afraid of anyone. Hilarious, isn't it?
What were you drinking tonight?
But I poured out. Wasn't you the one that was on duty?
Nope.
What I poured out, dog?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't pay attention.
Well, the didn't pay attention, so.
Was it Steel Reserve?
Doesn't matter.
Are you gonna? I don't know. Don't matter.
You
Yeah.
didn't pay attention. You should have paid attention. Like,
I didn't charge you with it, so I didn't care.
You're authority, nigga. You're a wide authority, nigga. You should have paid attention.
I guess so.
You want to be a boss?
I guess so.
Obviously.
Why are you using so much profanity?
Because that's what I do. That's what Jesus do. Because Jesus is Jesus, and Jesus knows his goddamn father should have been a goddamn man and put his goddamn self on a f***ing cross instead of his goddamn son.
What were you drinking tonight?
But I poured out. Wasn't you the one that was on duty?
Nope.
What I poured out, dog?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't pay attention.
Well, the didn't pay attention, so.
Was it Steel Reserve?
Doesn't matter.
Are you gonna? I don't know. Don't matter.
You
Yeah.
didn't pay attention. You should have paid attention. Like,
I didn't charge you with it, so I didn't care.
You're authority, nigga. You're a wide authority, nigga. You should have paid attention.
I guess so.
You want to be a boss?
I guess so.
Obviously.
Why are you using so much profanity?
Because that's what I do. That's what Jesus do. Because Jesus is Jesus, and Jesus knows his goddamn father should have been a goddamn man and put his goddamn self on a f***ing cross instead of his goddamn son.
Her condition seems to be mentally ill, as she is using so much profanity and comparing herself with Jesus, and even at some point, blaming Jesus for no reason at all. But that's just the beginning of her extremely odd behavior.
What way,
Take around
what way you
through
want
the
me to
doors
face?
right
Left, right,
Go where it says
left,
ID.
front, backwards, which one?
Face the box. All right, Jesus, come on in here.
Yes, Jesus.
Miss Jesus, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Grab a seat there for me.
You got a restroom, a tool, a sign, anything I can piss in.
You gotta wait till we get down to the county.
Well, I'm kissing piss on y'all floor because I gotta piss, dog.
You gotta wait.
I gotta piss.
It has
I'm kissing piss on this floor. dog.
Only a female can. Don't.
I am a female.
Only a female can help you. We can't take
Okay,
you
but I'm telling you, I gotta piss right now.
Suddenly, she desires to use the bathroom because she needs to piss. And if her desire is not approved by that officer, who tells her to wait for a female officer to arrive, she'll piss on the floor, right in the middle of that room.
Maybe. You didn't use
Okay, well, I'm just gonna piss in your goddamn trash can.
not allowed. Sit down.
I gotta piss.
Just wait.
Who ain't allowed?
Just wait.
It's my right.
Don't. No.
It's my goddamn right. I gotta piss.
Just wait. You can't just wait until we get the
Authority. Why?
Come on, we're gonna get your picture, and then we're gonna leave.
I'm fixing piss.
Wait until we get your picture, and then I'll take you to the bathroom.
I'm giving a about a goddamn piss.
Put your toes on the red line. We do. We can't leave until we get your
Put
picture.
your toes on the white line.
The red line.
White nigger. Put your toes on the fucking red line. White nigger.
Okay.
White nigger. Put your
You're
toes
hilarious.
on
Put your toes in the red line.
White nigger. White nigger.
The faster you do it, the faster we can leave. No, don't pee in here. Don't do it.
She keeps doing what she likes, ignoring the officer's commands, which would make this situation easier and faster, which can also be good for her as she can leave and then use the bathroom. But no, she wouldn't stop without creating a mess.
But do not pee in here. Stop.
White nigger.
Stop.
Oh
Don't.
my goddamn bread.
In here. Stop. Do not pee. Stop it. No, stop.
I told you I had to piss.
We'll get your picture and
No.
then you can pee. Stop.
Who ain't pissing?
Stop. Stop.
Dear,
Don't.
please.
Hold up.
Hey,
You
Del,
sit on the
stop.
red-
Oh, my
You
God.
sit on the red line, right? Let me get that red line, nigga. Why you let me get that red line for y'all right niggers? Let me get that fucking red line for your white niggers.
Why are you acting like a
I
child
told
now?
y'all I'm a goddamn Jesus. Now clean that shit up rightfully. And put me in protective custody, hoes.
Okay. Just stand there. Stop. Just
What's up, ma'am? How you doing? Yay.
should we just leave? I'm not sure.
Should we just leave?
I'm not sure.
Y'all don't want this like.
She pees right there on the red line, where she was asked to put her toes so the officer can take pictures of her and leave. After doing such an act, she even finds it funny to command the officer to clean the mess up she created.
Cause I'm sitting in your fucking car to get it.
Jesus.
Yes, Jesus, Jesus. Yeah.
Can you just stand still for 2 seconds?
1, 2, two's over,
Stop.
nigga.
No, stop.
Two's over.
Move back here.
Why does it matter? My fucking pants wet.
I don't want you.
I'm still dragging piss. So what's up, nigga? What, nigga? Authority.
Yep.
You might be righteous, I don't know. I'll will run. Oh, yeah.
Do you want her DNA
Cause I'm a
cell?
goddamn man. Yeah, take this man DNA. Take this man DNA. When I say I am a goddamn man and female, I am that goddamn man and female.
After being Jesus, she then claims that she is 1 in a million females, which is quite hilarious to claim after peeing in front of the officers, claiming herself as Jesus and using such profanity at every second.
Stay right there then.
That's what that said he
Here,
wanted. That's
lift
what
your arms up.
said he wanted.
Let me see your fingers.
God damn it.
Point your pointer fingers out. There you go. Pointer fingers. Pointer.
Here you go. It's okay. It's all right.
Oh,
Does it want the
what you doing?
Stop. We're doing your fingerprints.
It won't stick you or anything. It's just a scan, okay?
It's gonna scan your fingerprint.
It'll just take a minute, all right?
We just need.
Oh.
Thank you.
Hold up. You grabbing too hard, I'll try to kick your ass in the nuts. You better release.
I have the hand
Let me
up.
suck my goddamn fingers,
No.
bitch.
All right, we're done. Thanks. We're leaving. Let's go.
Exactly.
She started licking her fingers when she found out officers were going to take her fingerprints, thinking that it would vanish her prints. But that was the done deal for officers as they couldn't bear any more of her behavior. It's not known whether she was charged or not, but hopefully for such behavior, she must have been charged. But were officers wrong in the next case when an old lady told them she needed to go to the bathroom?
Right here.
Can I poop real quick?
201 custody. I got
Can I
one
poop?
detained. Go ahead and say right.
On May 31st, 2022, in Crestview, Florida, officers were dispatched to a local tractor supply store regarding a retail theft committed by this old lady. As officers reached the scene, they were met with a manager of the store who provided them crystal clear descriptions of that female to apprehend her as soon as possible. But things didn't go as smoothly as the officers expected.
All right, well, you're going to talk to me for just a minute.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Well, first off, people thought that you were intoxicated and then you jaywalked and almost got hit by a car.
I'm intoxicated. I'm headed that way to my house.
So right now, you had a pedestrian violation from the 87 depot where you jaywalked across the street into oncoming traffic.
Okay,
So do you
so
have a driver's license on you?
No, the police stole my driver's license.
All right, well, walk over to my car with me. I'm gonna get your ID. I'm gonna get your name. real
ID,
quick.
I don't have one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get your name. Walk over to my car.
My
with
name's
me.
Barbara Abrams. I'm out on bond.
You out on bond?
Yeah.
All right.
What do you want from me?
Well, I want you to come back over here so that we can talk for a moment.
No.
Well, the thing is, we're gonna talk, and
We'll talk, but what are you going to talk about?
Even the officer must have been surprised to see such an old lady committing a crime. and when the officer calmly asked her to have a conversation with him near his car, she outright refused, making the situation worse.
Yeah, why ain't I going home?
Well, first off, you stepped out into traffic, so I'm screening you for a Marchman Act because you're highly intoxicated. And
Yeah, I'm
so,
going home. I live at this bathroom is why I hit these bushes.
You live at...
Yeah, I need to hit these bushes real fast. I need to use a potty. So, well, what are you doing?
We're going to have a seat right here.
Can I poop real quick?
201 Crest. I got
Can
one
I poop?
detained. Go ahead and sit right here.
Can I poop?
Turn around and sit.
Well, I'm fitting
Don't
to
pull
poop.
your pants down
I'm
in
fitting to
public.
poop. I'm fitting to
Turn
poop.
around and sit down.
I'm not going to poop in my clothes.
Turn around and sit down.
No, I'm going to poop in my clothes.
Turn around and sit down.
I'm fitting to poop. Watch me. I'm fitting to poop.
I'd advise you not to do that.
I'm fitting to poop. I'm fitting to poop. I'm serious.
As she didn't comply with the officer's commands, the officer arrested her, and surprisingly, she then threatened him that he would either let her go or she would poop right there. But did she really execute those threats? Watch it yourself.
I need to poop. I'm telling you, I need to poop.
I understand, but right now, I'm not letting you go. All right?
I don't care, but I need to poop. And I'm
Well, I'm
going to
getting
poop.
the female over here, so give me just a minute.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm fitting to poop. I'm fitting to poop. Watch me. I'm fitting to poop. I'm fitting to poop real quick. I'm telling you, my right hand God, I'm fitting to poop because I'm not pooping in my drawers.
All right. Well, you're going to stay sitting down.
Okay, that's fine. I'm born and I'm fitting to poop. I'm fixing to poop. I'm telling you, I'm dead ass serious. I'm fitting to poop. You think I'm a joke. I'm not pooping in my pants. I'm a poop on the side of the road. I'm telling you, my right hand to God, I'm fitting to poop.
Well, I got a female officer coming up.
Okay,
we may be able to accommodate you and get you out of public before you do that in public.
I'm fitting to poop.
Officers kept telling her she would be accommodated only if she complied for a few more minutes, but she kept on insisting that it's either she was allowed to walk away or she would really poop.
Whatever.
She needs to use the bathroom, and she's wanting to do it right here.
I'm fixing to poop. I done told him I'm fixing to poop. He can't help but let me reach
She said
over
she
there
was trying to
behind
duck
that
into the
pole.
woods to do so. However,
I
she
asked
ducked
him
into
if I could
multiple
go
woods
behind
on
the
the way
pole.
here.
He said no, so I'm fitting to poop.
All right. She hasn't been Mirandized yet because we haven't talked yet.
Told him I'm fitting to poop in my pants. He said, so what? And I'm fitting to go behind that pole. So what?
Here we go.
All right, Miss Abrams.
Come on.
Miss Abrams, stand up for me. Come on.
What? Oh my God.
You got anything on you? It's gonna poke me, hurt me,
Start
prod
on
me.
her,
Yeah, let's start.
I'm out on bond. What do you want?
In the meantime, officers quickly searched her bag and the items she possessed clearly matched the stolen items description, which made it more clear that she wasn't only the suspect, but a culprit here.
There you go, poop now. Oh.
It'll be your problem. All right.
Yeah, oh yes.
Cut it out.
I'm
Stop.
trying to catch it.
Stop.
No. No. I'm going to the bathroom.
Might want to get her
I'm
pants
going
on.
to the bathroom. No, I'm going to the bathroom. I ain't in the bathroom.
Stop reaching for stuff. Stop.
No.
Let go of the glasses.
No. I need to see them. No. I need to see with them.
Let go of the glasses.
You're good.
This is a lawful order to let go of the items. You'll be placed under arrest for resisting additional to retail theft.
On top of her threats, she now wouldn't let officers search her, which puts her in suspicion that she might be hiding further stolen items. And on the other hand, her phrases for pooping kept continuing until she decided to do this.
I'm gonna fight anybody.
No, leave my glasses alone. Leave my glasses alone. Leave my glasses alone. I promise you.
Let go of the glasses. Let go of the glasses.
Leave my glasses so I can see.
Well, you'll have your glasses at the jail.
No, I won't. You won't give them to me. You didn't give me my ID. Nope. Just give me my ID, my glasses, and I'll be just fine. Just give me my glasses and my ID. Nope. You're not putting that shit on me. Let go of my arm. Let go of my arm. Let go of my arm. Let go of my arm.
Sit back.
No.
And finally, what seemed only to be threats came up as a reality. She executed with such perfection that even officers were shocked to see such a scenario while being on duty. As pooping publicly isn't a crime, she was only charged for retail theft and resisting an officer. But what about a woman who crapped just because she was angry at the officers?
Down.
What's your name? Are you gonna keep that as evidence?
In July 2022, officers received reports about this woman repeatedly entering the store despite being banned. Despite multiple warnings from the officers about the consequences, she ignored his comments and continued to act according to her own judgment.
Ma'am, you're going to be arrested. I'm trying to help you out here. You're going to be arrested.
Yeah, you're gonna be arrested.
I'm going to be arrested?
I'm gonna go to police. Are you? I'm going to police.
Do you...
No. No.
Do you want her in here?
I want you to call Summit County.
She doesn't want you in here. Leave right now.
We gotta go.
You're trespassing.
Sorry. Can I use your phone?
No. We don't have a public phone.
I'm going to give you an opportunity to leave, and you can walk away, or I'm going to arrest you.
Even the employees at the local store tell her she is not permitted to enter the store, but she still wants to cause chaos and worsen the situation. But that was only the beginning of her twisted tale. What she does next with the officer will leave you speechless.
You already arrested my family, and you're under charge for...
I have no idea who your family are. I have no idea who you are.
You don't know me either. Why would you come to me?
Are you going to leave? Yes or no?
I want his phone number to the police. I'm calling the police on you. Where you from? What's your badge? What's your number? Write it down. Write it the fuck down. I'm under arrest.
Just put your hands on me. Assault.
She tries to gain sympathy by telling the officer that he has already arrested her family and will now arrest her. But her mood quickly shifts and she assaults the officer, resulting in a quick arrest.
That's all I have your number.
You can't push law enforcement officer, ma'am. Shouldn't that?
Call my yo. You're not arrested.
Ma'am?
You're not arrested.
You are under arrest, and I'm trying to be nice.
You're about to be prosecuted because I was already...
Ma'am?
Did you fucking prosecute him? No. Look at my bag. Motherfucker. Man, did you get my bag?
14 and radio.
Man.
Shit, I'm taking her into custody.
You don't touch my shit. You ain't touching my shit. You about to take...
14 Jude by here in custody.
Quit throwing me around.
Yeah, I'm taking custody.
No, stop.
She continued to resist arrest, swearing out the officer for no apparent reason. And what's surprising is that she even told him not to touch her belongings, as if she was the boss there.
Ma'am?
Please don't go. Stop. Please, sir, you arrested.
Ma'am?
Oh, you arrested already.
Ma'am, listen.
41 or 20. Either of you
Ma'am.
break trees over with 14.
Stop.
Why don't you send a squad up here? This may be Ma'am?
Stop pulling on.
Okay, I'm gonna have a squad check you out, okay?
You're going to jail.
I'm going to jail?
You're going to jail.
You gonna arrest me?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
My God.
You're what?
You're about to go to jail.
Okay.
Get me up.
No, you're gonna stay here.
No, you're not pushing me down.
63 radio.
Oh, you're not pushing me down.
I'm not pushing you down, but you're gonna stay.
The officer called for backup because she appeared to be mentally ill. And that could be true because she told the officer that he would be going to jail simply because he arrested her. But that wasn't the end of the drama.
Will you stop?
You know me as a...
20, I'll be out here.
That is fucking thing.
Copy.
21 inspection.
Good. Sorry, Smith Road.
Okay.
The officer was unaware that she had already pooped right there, and she did not inform him that she needed to use the restroom. And it's crazy to see what she does next.
I can get her last four, and that'll be clear. She was sudden.
You arrested
119.
Just, ma'am.
I want to know why you
Just, ma'am, please.
What's your arrestable charge?
She just herself too. So she's got no panties on. She's herself. That's the what?
Tell me what the fuck.
Remember she got arrested in one day and
what's your fuck?
For what?
No charge.
for disorderly
Where?
Planet Fitness
What's
points
your
in one
charge?
day.
Oh, I never been to Planet Fitness.
Yeah, I've never dealt with her before. Okay. Okay, but she's please, but
you about to lose your job.
She continues to curse at the police and shows obvious signs of intoxication at this point. And what's more important to notice is how she handled herself during this situation. If she had behaved better, she could have avoided facing numerous charges.
fine. I have no idea. Yeah, you can look at her, but like I say, just she's herself.
Yeah, I see. This is her MO. This is her MO. She gets drunk and comes to show.
Is it? Okay.
You talking to me? I want to know his badge number.
No, ma'am, you're gonna end up getting in that.
I want this on my picture crap.
Okay, that's.
Oh my God. I want his badge number. I want his badge number.
She asked for his badge number again, believing that she had been illegally arrested by the cop. And that's not the funniest part, but that the paramedics who were on the scene asked the officer whether they wanted to preserve the waste as evidence.
If he's a squad, I want you to fuck. No. I already got a case against you.
Yeah?
If you don't get it.
Alright, I'm gone.
Are you sure you're on it? He's trying to bother you. That guy needs to go to hell. Go to hell.
Hold on. Hey, let's not say that. How about that?
I guess that's her. Okay. We've dealt with this before.
Okay.
Remember she said she got robbed?
I remember they called, but I wasn't on her. Okay. She was spitting earlier too, so be careful. There she goes again.
I know it's not nothing on you. I got it's just about failure.
Okay, we're not doing that spit.
It's not on you, officer. It's nothing to you. Officer.
All of her drama came to an end when she was brought to jail and charged with disorderly conduct while intoxicated. But what really happens when a female tries to seduce the officer?
You want to tase me?
No.
Do it.
Stay in the blue box.
I like it. Keep.
In April 2023, an officer from the Ohio State Police Department received a report about this 20-year-old exotic dancer named Grace Spoonamore, who was seen driving under the influence and reportedly crashed into another vehicle. When the officer arrived at the scene, she not only assaulted him, but also attempted to seduce him, apparently in an effort to avoid being arrested.
Stop! Don't get out! I'm asking you questions, you answer.
Okay, and I will answer. Why'd you get on me like that?
26 headquarters, it's a female. Alright, step out.
A white
Step out.
female.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Why did you take off like that?
I'm sorry.
Were you drinking or something?
No.
Where are you coming from?
Brunswick.
When the officer asked if she'd been drinking recently, she flat out denied it. However, it didn't take long for the truth to come out.
Can you stop pulling me like that?
Nope. Do you have anything in your pockets?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. You want to check me? Search me real quick. It may feel intimate.
Alright, stop. Sitting there.
No, you don't want to stop.
Are you on something right now?
No.
As the officer questioned her about her drinking habits, she laughed and playfully teased him, questioning why she would bother lying to him. And in the middle of laughing and teasing him, she very carefully sneaked a sentence, claiming that she really had been drinking lately.
Get in the car. Get your leg in the car.
Listen, handsome man.
Get your leg in the car.
You feel some type of way because my leg ain't in the car?
Get your foot in the car. Just stop. What is your name?
Grace.
Grace what? I think you're drinking and driving right now.
Definitely. Because who can stand a regular without drinking?
Who can what?
Now, you can't sell dick without selling it before it comes.
What do you mean?
You understand that?
No.
No?
No.
You gotta make it hard before it comes.
Okay.
With each laugh and playful sentence, she continued to flirt with the officer, evidently believing she could charm her way out of the arrest. However, her assumption couldn't have been more mistaken. This was just a glimpse of her seductive behavior, hinting at what was to come next.
I don't care. I've got it.
Did she just spit on you? All right, she's going down. We're not going to test her. Yeah.
Let me go.
Nope. All right. She's going down for that.
Yeah.
We're not gonna give her a chance to test.
No, of course. And
so
she clearly isn't.
You wasn't needed when I needed you when I was bleeding out. Where was you?
Was that in Georgia?
No, it was in Cleveland.
Well, we're not in Cleveland right now.
I don't give a fuck. It's in Cleveland.
We're in Brunswick.
You let me bleed out. You let me live. Live. Barely. Barely. I had 4.5-ounce bruises to clear me. You let me bleed. You let me bleed. 4.5 ounces.
At this point, she's performed almost every tactic in the book to manipulate the officer, but the officer still holds his ground. But the last tactic that she pulled off was just mind-boggling.
You just killed the women that were...
Jury Tuesday, so he'll probably end up going.
We'll just commit her on the OVI. The M1, the obstruction can be short formed, right?
My recommendation is do the OVI up and do on traffic with her other.
I'll piss in your face. Only if you like it, though. That's the only question. For real. Let me off, bro. Let me off where they torture me, bitch. I'd rather be tortured than deal with you. By the Mexicans. The Mexican cartel. I'd rather be tortured by them than to deal with you.
As the officer finally arrived at the station with Grace in the back seat of his squad car, she pulled off yet another astonishing stunt.
You wouldn't let me go!
Come on, step out.
No, you wouldn't let me go! I couldn't hold it.
Okay.
And I couldn't. Okay, I'm coming out.
Oh, no, shoes.
No, shoes. Both shoes. Because I already put in the car.
Alright.
You can have them. I couldn't hold it.
Door 22, please.
What's your name? Logan? You look like a Logan.
No. Go ahead.
You gonna let me keep pissing?
No, come on.
I don't want to piss through your
Come on.
Okay. Alright.
Hold on. Door 23.
I have a bacterial infection.
Okay, just stand in that blue.
She literally wet herself in the squad car, as if she were a child unable to control her bladder. And if that wasn't enough, she continued to urinate even after they arrived inside the station. And then she did something even more shocking.
Leave it on. Grace, just stop. I'm gonna get a female back here.
Well, get it.
Just stay there.
No,
Just stay there.
I want to take them all.
Okay.
I want to be in my pants. You want to try me?
Stay in the blue box.
No, hold on.
Stay in the blue box.
You want to tase me?
No.
Do it.
Stay in the blue box.
I like it kinky.
Stay in the blue box, Grace.
Don't.
Stay in the blue box.
The dramatic saga finally came to an end, and she faced the consequences of her actions. She was charged with OVI, speeding, obstruction of official business, and assaulting a police officer. Well, that's what you get when you actually flirt with an officer, spit on his face, and start peeing in public. But how about a female who thought pooping on a highway was the best idea to escape for a speed ticket?
Jail. Wait, I have to on my pants.
Well, you'll have to.
I need to get.
No.
On July 8th, a trooper with the Arkansas State Police initiated a traffic stop on an SUV for speeding. When the trooper approached this female driver to have a conversation, he smelled alcohol on her breath, prompting him to take further action.
Lisa, can you give me just a second? I can smell alcohol inside the vehicle. Nobody's been drinking this morning, have they?
No.
Last night? Nothing? Nobody's had any beer or anything? I mean, there's ice chest right there. Nobody's had anything to drink at all, right?
I was just driving down the road and
Get away from that highway. You're coming, get away from that highway. You're headed to?
Tennessee, sir.
Tennessee. You hadn't had nothing to drink? I can smell a little bit of alcohol. Nothing? Sure. Let's see if you, can you do this? Hands to your side and keep your feet together.
When she continued to deny drinking, the officer asked her to perform a field sobriety test, and it was during this test that the trooper realized just how highly intoxicated she was. The officer was still unsure whether she was genuinely drunk, so he brought out his portable breathalyzer and asked her to blow into it. And the way she responded to that is simply hilarious.
I don't want the door getting knocked off.
Your driver's license?
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Can I do it?
Sure, you can get it.
I have.
I couldn't hear you, I'm sorry. Just put it in your pocket. Lisa?
Yes, sir.
Step back here.
I am.
Step back
Yes.
here. Step back here, Lisa.
Sir, you're scaring me.
Do what? Step back here. We're in traffic lane. We're in a traffic lane. We don't need to be able to step right back here behind your vehicle. Right over here so we don't get hit by another car. All right. Big deep breath. Blow till this thing clicks. You'll hear it click. An audible click. All right, ready? Big deep blow. Blow.
What's that?
It's a PBT, portable breath test.
Huh?
It's a portable breath test. Big deep breath.
My keys.
They're on top of your vehicle.
Where?
On top of your vehicle.
You're
big deep breath. No, I'm not shooting you. This is a PBT.
She is so intoxicated that she can't even identify the difference between a portable breathalyzer and a gun. On top of that, she says to the officer that she was about to shoot her with that breathalyzer. And then she does something even worse.
Put your hands behind your back.
Wait.
I'm going to take you to jail to test you for DWI.
I have to poop, sir.
Well, you'll have to wait till we get to the jail.
Wait, I have to on my pants.
Well, you'll have to.
I need to get.
No.
I'm
turn around.
Poop right here on
turn
the
around.
store. I have
Turn
to
around.
Can I have a piece of paper?
No, ma'am, you cannot. You'll have to pull your pants up. Pull your pants up.
I have to.
Pull your pants up. Pull your pants up. Don't step in it.
You're making me.
Ma'am,
Stop.
ma'am, put your hands behind your back.
What are you doing?
I'm taking you to...
Wait! Stop! Yay!
Get out of the traffic lane.
Spit out!
Put your hands behind your back. No! Stay in the vehicle!
She removed her trousers and pooped directly in front of the police on a public highway, without hesitation. And when the police attempted to handcuff her for such behavior and intoxication, she fought and resisted arrest.
Don't shoot! What are you doing?
You're me some help.
Stop!
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind
You
your
just
back.
made me stop!
Ma'am.
Stop it!
I'll tase you right here.
Are you gonna kill me?
I'm gonna tase you. Stay in the vehicle.
I got it.
Ma'am, I'll tase you. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Okay.
Get on the ground
Can I put
right
my
now.
pants up?
Yes, ma'am, but when I get
Okay, let me go.
you get on the ground.
Can I put my pants up, sir?
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I'm going to tase you. You understand that?
Yes.
Get on the ground. Ma'am, get on the ground. Get on the ground
I
now.
will. Can I?
Get on the ground.
Can I please put my pants up?
I'll put your pants up for you.
Okay, I'll do it.
Put.
Just a minute.
Get on the ground.
She kept refusing the officer's demands to get on the ground, claiming that she just needed 1 minute to pull up her pants and then the officers could handcuff her. But that was only an escape route, because here's what she did next.
I don't want to hurt you. Get on the ground.
Okay, just a minute. I'm pulling up my pants.
Pull them up. I'll pull them the rest of the way up. You get your hands up, I'll put you on the ground. Yes, ma'am. You're going to jail for DWI. I'm going to check you for DWI.
Okay, wait. I just got to pull up my pants.
That's fine.
Stop.
Ma'am, I will pull your pants up. Get on the ground.
I'm just pulling up.
I don't want to tase you, but I will.
Just a minute. No, it hurts. I'm. Don't.
Ma'am, don't. I'm going to tase you if you don't quit.
Okay, I'm just. Wait a minute.
No, get on the ground
Okay,
now, ma'am. I'm going to tase you. Get on the ground. We'll pull your pants up shorter.
I'm pulling up my pants. Just a minute. Don't do it. Stop. Don't do it. Shoot.
Get on the ground.
Joey. Stop it.
Get on the ground.
Don't do it. I'm going.
As soon as the officer granted her wish of leaving her alone for a minute so she could pull up her pants, she rushed towards the driver's seat of her car in an attempt to flee the police. And the escape would have been successful if a truck driver had not stopped by and done what he was meant to.
I'm not doing it. Get up.
Get that. I'm not going to kill you, ma'am. I'm trying to get you to go to jail.
Where's my
Ma'am, step out of the vehicle.
Are you going to shoot me?
No, I'm not going to shoot you. I'm taking you to jail for DWI. Get out of the vehicle.
It's my car.
I don't care whose car it is. That's fine. I got other units on the way.
Where's my car?
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping. I've got her keys. Thank you.
Although he just stopped for a few seconds, he informed the officer that he was available if he needed assistance apprehending that stupid woman who continued to resist even after being tased. And she should be grateful that the taser failed. Otherwise, she would have been in the squad car by now.
Okay.
Step up back here.
Fine.
Back up there.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back. Sam. Ma'am, get on the ground.
Stop. Did it kill me?
No, I'm not going to kill you. I want you to put your hands behind your back. No, I'm not going to kill you over at DWI.
Stop.
Put your hands behind your back. You understand me?
You're killing me.
I'm not killing you.
He's my weapon.
I don't care.
Look.
That's fine. Put your hands behind.
She is still convinced that the officer will kill her over a traffic stop. And while under that delusion, she is unaware of the disaster she has made and the dozens of charges she will face.
I'm trying to tell you, I just need a paper to clean off my hands.
We'll do that.
Can I call my kids?
Sure, we'll call your kids when this is all over.
It's not over yet. I'm trying to show you. I gave you everything. Can you let go, please?
No, ma'am, I am not letting go. You've already run from me, fighting me. I'm not letting go.
Either.
27, Clarkson, 215. Check officer, stop and help me. Let me get my hands.
Thanks, 10-4.
Multiple more units arrived to assist this trooper in apprehending this woman, and with the assistance of numerous other cops, she was eventually taken into custody. However, it is unclear what she was charged with, but it is most likely she was charged with DWI. But what about a man who pees like a fountain? In February 2016, this guy was put in cuffs in Camden for stopping traffic on roads and vandalism when he did something probably for the first time in his life.
I'll be out 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. I'm coming home.
I'll give you a copy of this, don't worry.
You're a star. I'll take it. You are doing arrest. You are doing
This has got to be a first, isn't it? I filmed him doing all the destruction. I'm the one who filmed it in.
If I don't bang you up, my family's going to bang you up.
I think we finished. Wait, give him a shake.
Even with a police officer holding onto him, he chose the moment to unleash a stream like a fountain for a solid 20 seconds. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, he kept throwing insults while relieving himself, even going as far as threatening the officer that he would bang up his family. The charges he received might not be clear, but it's safe to assume he earned himself quite the laundry list of offenses. However, what happens when a man thinks he could lie when an officer asks him how his trousers got wet?
Did he spill something on you, or is that...
No, sir, I think I peed a little bit.
On March 17, 2023, an officer with Cocoa Beach Police Department was driving eastbound when he observed a white Toyota driven by this guy named Steven on the wrong side of the road. The officer immediately kicked off a traffic stop, and what happened next is quite crazy.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. So, we're going the wrong way down the road.
Yes, sir. I saw that as soon as you saw that, and I apologize.
Okay.
I live less than half a mile up the street, and...
Okay. You got your driver's license on you?
I do. I made a wrong turn, man.
All right, Steven.
Yes, sir.
Can you do me a favor? Could you turn the truck off?
Yes.
Can you step out for me?
Steven clearly seems to be highly intoxicated, shown by his body language, slurring speech, and blurry eyes. And what's more crazy is that he was driving in the opposite lane with his behavior, which could have easily caused an accident.
Steven.
Yes, sir.
Have you had any alcoholic beverages to drink tonight?
Negative.
None?
Negative.
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Westgate.
That's not Westgate.
Westgate is Westgate Resort, Cocoa Beach.
You were just coming out from Sandbar, from back there, the back parking lot.
No, sir. I was coming from Westgate, the hotel, and I came around here. And I did make a wrong turn, yes, sir. I did make a wrong turn.
Okay, so that's not what I saw. I saw you drive from over there, you crossed through here, and then you drove against traffic this way. That's the Sandbar parking lot back there.
Imagine being so drunk that you don't even know where you're coming from. But thankfully, at least he knows where he's going. Or maybe he's not sure about that too.
Trying to lie about this, unless you're
No, I'm not
trying to hide the fact that you may be intoxicated.
I'm not trying to lie.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna ask you straight up. Are you intoxicated?
Nothing's in my pocket.
No. I'm concerned because it looks like something got spilled on you. You okay?
Yes, sir. Okay. I'm okay.
Steven, are you intoxicated?
No.
Okay. Keep your hands out of your pockets. Okay? Because your speech is slow and slurred. Your eyes are bloodshot. I could smell
I've been working in the sun.
Okay, would the sun make the inside of your vehicle smell like alcoholic beverages?
Since birth. That has been since birth.
Okay.
I have sunburned
So what about
eyes,
the odor of alcoholic beverages I'm smelling coming off you? Hey, keep your hands out of your...
Although he does tell the truth that he'd been drinking lately, he covers it up by saying that he has sunburned eyes since birth, thinking that the officers were really gonna believe that.
If we're gonna keep lying, I'm not gonna go through with this. We're gonna move on to the field sobriety exercises. I'll be right back.
Where are you trying to go?
Back to my hotel.
So you left the hotel to go back to your hotel?
No, sir.
So you just wanted to drive in a circle?
No.
Wow. So where are you coming from?
My hotel.
So where are you going?
Where's your hotel at?
My hotel is up this way.
So where are you going?
About half a mile right up this way.
So you're going to your hotel?
Yes, sir.
So you just drove in a big circle for nothing?
No. Yes.
That's what you're saying. You're coming from your hotel?
From where my car was parked.
Where was your car parked? You don't know where your car was parked?
No, I do. I know the answers to every question because I really...
Well, I hope you know the answers. You're the only one with...
Did he spill something on you, or is that...
No, sir. I think I peed a little bit.
Oof. Yeah, I got to burn my hand now.
This guy, on top of being half unconscious, who doesn't know where he is driving or where he is coming from, had also peed in his pants. But it's not confirmed whether he did while driving or when he was approached by the officers. But one thing for sure is that he's going to jail after officers found this in his car.
Oh, look at that.
Ah, there we go. Now I know why you have the lighter.
Yeah, you got some nugget one there?
What's that?
He's already said, like, all the red flag statements. He's like, I'm staying right over there.
I just asked him, where are you going? And he's like, to my hotel. Where are you coming from? Well, my hotel.
Steven, I'm done with the questions, man. I know you're not dumb. So we're just going to move on to field sobriety. So please step over here.
Although officers didn't find what they were looking for, beverages or empty cans of alcohol, but they did find a bowl half filled with marijuana. The only reason he lied throughout this time and seemed like he needed a big sleep.
Never been surrounded by so many cops.
It's all right. All right, that's the end of the exercise. Okay. So do me a favor, put your hands behind your back. You're going to be placed under arrest for DUI, okay?
Wait, why?
For driving under the influence. So during field sobriety, I observed indicators of impairment that would lead me to believe you're under the influence, all right? So you're being placed under...
After peeing in his pants, carrying marijuana in his car, and smoking it before driving, he was finally arrested for DWI.
It's not pee.
And you only got one side of your shorts wet?
No, sir, man. And I'm sorry we had to meet under circumstances, but I'm not your enemy.
I never said you were. So, Steven,
I'm gonna have to make phone calls to my parents.
At first, he claims to be peeing when officers asked why his shorts were wet, but then changes his statement to that he was surfing. Nonetheless, he was arrested and charged with driving under the influence, expired registration, and driving a vehicle on the wrong side of the road. But that's not enough, as the next woman threatened the officer twice before peeing in his car. On March 6, 2022, in New Smyrna Beach, officers from the Florida Police Department were called to a local bar where this woman was reportedly causing a major scene. Witnesses described her hurling curses at the bar staff, forcing the manager to demand her immediate removal from the property. But things took an interesting turn when the officers approached her and asked her to vacate the premises.
Sign it.
So what's going on?
Them.
Yeah, so that's exactly why you gotta come back.
I've been coming here for 10 plus years. I've done nothing wrong to you guys.
You get kicked out all the time because you're drunk all the time.
I don't get kicked out all the time.
You got kicked out twice.
When?
Today?
One past hour, you've been thrown out twice.
Tonight, right? Only tonight. Only tonight. No. I don't care.
Okay. Did you call 911?
I don't know. Did I?
I don't know. They said something about a sex offense. Is that you?
I don't know. Was it?
Okay. Well, I guess we'll say no. Have him grab a trespass warning.
Yeah. Oh, that's the white guy. Because he's racist. I've done nothing wrong to you, assholes.
Abigail, you still at it?
This white guy, I've done nothing wrong to this piece of shit. He's a asshole, and so are all these people. I've done nothing because he's white, because I've done nothing wrong to any of you guys. I have never...
She escalated the situation by engaging with the officers in an extremely inappropriate manner. To make matters even worse, she resorted to baseless accusations, labeling the black officer as a racist simply because she herself was white, a claim that had no logic. But this was just the tip of the iceberg in terms of her pathetic behavior.
I've done nothing wrong to this white man in the entire time I've lived here. He's a racist.
How you getting home, Abigail? How you getting home?
She wasn't talking about you, man. She was talking
I'm trying to help you out.
No, I've done nothing wrong to this person. Nothing wrong. He's a racist.
Because you're being an idiot.
You look like a idiot. Yeah, off.
Hey,
Shit.
she said we racist. She got my asshole. I ain't saying I didn't like it. All right.
Hey. Don't encourage.
Instigator, come on, laugh. Asshole. I'm not saying shit. And one of them assaulted me, and I'm pressing charges against that.
She kept on swearing at the officers and anyone who happened to pass by. And when she found out the manager wanted her gone, she refused to sign the trespass papers, acting like she owned the place.
Treating you like you don't exist. This white scumbag. Like a donut.
Can I ask? No. She's talking. Not talking about you.
And look, he's a donut that doesn't believe people exist as people. He's a donut.
Yeah. Guys, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm not under.
Hey, all right, now you are under arrest.
For what? I just wanted to. What the f is wrong with you? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I just wanted a cigarette. Oh my God.
Get that purse off our arm
first.
Take that purse off.
No, my purse is not coming off at me. I don't believe you. I don't trust you guys. I didn't do anything.
Okay, just chill.
So what is this for? I didn't do anything. My purse is coming off. I didn't do anything. Stop it.
Stop fighting.
I didn't do anything to you.
Relax. Just relax, okay?
I didn't do anything to them.
The moment she resisted the officers, they wasted no time slapping the cuffs on her for assaulting an officer. But what's even more wild is her insistence on labeling white people as racist, only to turn around and speak derogatory slurs at a black officer.
Can you please take me home?
No.
I'm going to jail?
Yes, you're going to jail.
Why? I'm sorry. Can you please just take me home?
Nope, you're going to jail.
Please take me. Can you please take me home? Can you please take me? Can I have my purse? Can you, officer?
Have a seat.
Officer, can I talk to you for a second?
We're going to have to drag you in the car if you don't get in the car.
Can I please talk to you for a second?
No, I'm done talking to him.
It's my sergeant, man.
Can I talk to him, please? Can I please talk to him?
Yeah, I'll let him. He'll come back over here. I gotta go through your purse.
Him,
Do you have anything on you illegal in here?
No, can I just please talk to him? I'm sorry.
I'll get him in a second. I gotta look through the stuff.
She then starts pleading with the officer to let her go or take her to her home. But maybe she should have thought about that before causing such chaos and swearing at the officers.
Cuff you.
That's
called resisting.
I tried to talk to you guys. No, I tried to talk to you guys. You guys are being racist. They're racist.
Who's racist? Nobody said.
You are racist.
How?
Because you're a coward to the white people. I tried to talk to you.
What?
I tried.
I just got here. I literally handcuffed you.
I tried to talk to you, and you were a coward.
Okay, you're not dragging me into this. So if you don't,
I didn't do anything to you.
If you don't have anything for him, then I'm hanging up the phone.
Dagan, can you please? Of course you are, because you're a white man. Can you please come and get me from the prison?
Once again, she throws around the accusation of racism at the officer, insisting she was just trying to have a conversation, when all she was really doing was spewing curses. Then she resorts to calling her dad to bail her out of jail, but his response was probably not what she was hoping for.
To them.
Just, Abigail, be quiet for a second while I speak to this officer. I said be quiet for a second.
He's a white man. He's black.
Abigail, stop talking ridiculous. Stop talking ridiculous.
I did nothing wrong to him, Daddy. He wasn't even here. I did nothing wrong to them.
Okay, well, I think the best thing to do is let the officer take you, and that's the end of it, because you're obviously not willing to listen to it.
You're not going to take me to jail. I did nothing wrong to them.
Right. Well, whether you must have...
nothing wrong to him. I did nothing wrong to him.
Abigail, you shouldn't have been there in the first place. Officer, take her.
Okay.
Even her dad knew she was in the wrong, so he didn't hesitate to give the officers permission to take her to the police station. But she wasn't done yet. She had one more surprising move up her sleeve.
I did nothing wrong.
I didn't do shit.
I didn't do anything to you. You piece of shit.
You're drunk.
I didn't do. Oh, you. I didn't do anything. And I'm gonna pee in your car. You're a asshole.
That's fine.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You're a asshole.
It's just pee. It's okay.
I don't give a shit. You. You piece of.
Go ahead. You're gonna get tied.
Tie me then, asshole. I'm ready. Tie me.
9 Delta 14 Central. Copy your transport.
Scumbag timing. You're a black racist.
Realizing even her dad couldn't bail her out, she resorted to threatening the officer, claiming she would pee in his car if he didn't let her go. But the officer remained composed, calmly acknowledging her threat, which only seemed to fuel her frustration even more.
I've done nothing to you.
Alright. Here we go.
Tie me. I've done nothing wrong to you, you asshole. Tie me. Tie me, I dare you. Tie me.
You pissed in the back of my car.
I told you I had to pee. I told you I had to pee. I did nothing wrong to you. Yeah, tie me. Asshole. I want to call my mother.
Copy. She's kicking my door. I'm trying to get her under control here.
After demanding the officer to call her dad, who instructed them to take her to jail, now she wants to phone her mom for confirmation. Despite her immoral behavior, which continued even in the squad car, she still has the nerve to insist she's done nothing wrong.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna hop your legs.
Get the away from me.
Stay
Don't
in.
you dare touch me.
Stay in the car. Stay in. Don't let her out.
Don't you touch
Stop.
me.
Stay in. Stop.
Don't you touch me. No, don't you touch me. I want to go home like mother. Get the off of me.
Stop.
Get the off of me.
Stay over here.
No. Nothing wrong to you.
You're gonna grab it.
Oh, what is he doing here? No, you don't. You dare touch me. I've done nothing wrong to you. Yeah, good for you. You scumbag. You asshole. And I had to pee, so you're gonna watch me pee, right?
No, you're not gonna.
I'm.
Right here.
Don't you
Stay in the car.
Don't you dare touch me.
Stay in the car.
I'm peeing. Don't you dare touch me.
Stop.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off.
Having already relieved herself in the squad car once, she insisted on doing it again right in front of the officer, perhaps hoping for a reaction. Yet the officers remained cool and collected, refusing to let her tricks get to them.
Off of me.
You got the one that goes around her waist?
Get off of me.
Her legs. Just get her in the car.
Get
No,
off.
hold on. Handcuff her.
Get the off of me.
Stop resisting.
This guy will get off of me.
Stop resisting.
Get off of me.
Stop resisting.
Oh, I'm not resisting your fat self.
Sit. You got the double lock.
Get the off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off.
Stop kicking. Stop kicking, Abigail.
Get off of me.
Stop. In the car.
You guys. Off of me. I will still kick you my legs off. You're a scumbag, you fat, black, white people. That's fine. Yeah, let me know.
Roderick, where's your hobble?
You
got a hobble. That is your hobble? That's not your hobble.
After behaving violently and attempting to harm both the officer and his vehicle, she was ultimately restrained with hobbles around her legs. While the exact charges aren't clear, it's likely the jury had enough evidence to convict her of at least one felony charge. But what about a grown-up man shitting in his pants?
Now I'm about to shit on myself. Mr. Officer, I'm shitting on myself.
All right. This guy, Dan, who was charged with a felony and was on the run, was driving when his vehicle caught the eye of an officer who ran his number plates and found out about his warrants. The officer approached Dan as soon as he parked the car, but the officer had no idea that this encounter was about to turn into a crap show in the next few minutes.
Right here, sir. All right. Right here, sir. What's your name? My name is Dan. Just stay right there. Turn around. Face away from me. Keep your hands where I can see them. What did I do? Drop somebody off? Come on, walk back here. Keep walk. All right. Get on your knees. Get on your knees and lace your fingers. Put your hands behind your back. Just get on your knees. There you go. Wait, what did I do that fast? But drop somebody off, sir. Now I'm about to shit on myself. Mr. Officer, I'm shitting on myself. All right. Because this just happened and I'm dropping somebody off. Okay. And I'm shitting on myself because I'm dropping somebody off. Come on, man. Just stay right there.
At the end of the day, I'm shitting myself.
Okay.
Even though Dan did everything the officer asked, his stomach had different plans. Maybe he thought sharing about his crap would help him get away more easily. But things didn't go as planned, because now officers were more interested in investigating him.
Who's the person you dropped off?
Man, I just met him at the store. He said, I give you a couple dollars, drop me off over here.
Okay.
And all the while, thing I was doing was trying to be friendly.
Okay.
But I see this ain't the right neighborhood to be trying to be friendly with.
No, I don't think so. You want to hold him real quick? Just make sure you don't.
And
He's saying he crapped himself, so just be careful.
And like, what did I do? That's all I'm saying. Like, what did I do that fast?
Is this your car?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not gonna lie about nothing.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you not lying about nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100.
All right.
When Dan's initial trick failed, he switched his side and started pleading for his innocence and pulled out the sympathy card. As he made his case, officers began searching his belongings to confirm his identity and check for any weapons.
Spread your feet apart.
I'm gonna let y'all do your job.
Yep.
Just don't shoot me and kill me.
I'm not shooting and killing you. You have warrants.
On me like I'm shitting on
it's because you have warrants, sir.
Okay, and I know I got child support.
Okay.
But child support is paid.
Once officers confirmed Dan wasn't carrying a weapon, they turned their attention to the urgent matter of his reported pooping matter. Just see what Dan had to say in his defense.
All right, so what we're gonna do, you literally yourself, is what you're telling me.
I mean, yeah, because I know I got a warrant for child support, but I'm still paying it. It's still coming out of my check.
My question for you is, did you already crap your pants right now?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Because you scared me the way y'all rode up on me, and I did crap my pants a little bit.
Stop trying to put your hands in your pants.
Just sit them right there for a second.
Sit up here.
But the only thing I do is
Have a
tell
seat.
you what I did. I ain't gonna sit here and lie like I
Have a
didn't
seat.
just shit.
Sit down.
Myself.
Okay, well then you sit down.
Because the way y'all pulled up on me. And I'm
just
like,
keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on the person.
It's shocking to know that he pooped in his pants just because of an officer's fear. That was something new for the officers themselves. Dan was taken away to the station for further investigation, and we hope that he was allowed to wash his crap up before entering inside the station. But what about a man who crapped himself while resisting?
I'm sorry, you said what? I apologize.
I said, on myself, man, when the officer was laying on my
back. This guy, Lamar, found himself in handcuffs under suspicion of shoplifting. But his troubles didn't end there. During the detainment, it came to light that there was a felony warrant in his name. To make matters worse, he resisted arrest, adding more charges to his list. However, things were about to get creepier in no time.
I'm sorry, you said what? I apologize.
I said, on myself, man, when the officer was laying on my back, and I, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you defecated on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I'm just telling you, like, I'm just warning you, it smell like shit.
Yeah, I smell a little bit.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm also from Columbus Police. This is Sergeant Bennett. So the reason I'm here is it was reported to us that you might have sustained some injuries during the scuffle.
I sustained no injuries, man, you know what I'm saying?
You don't have any injuries, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. There's no blood or anything on you? Nothing in your mouth?
My mouth was bleeding, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But because it got bumped in the struggle, you know what I'm saying, in the little, little melee and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like my mouth got.
Lamar told the officer that he was a heroin addict, but that doesn't give him the pass to shoplift anything he wants and sell it for the sake of another heroin dose. Lamar was taken down by the police, which caused him injuries, but the cops were kind enough to check on him.
I have no injuries. Like if you take a picture of me, like my mouth is not swollen or nothing like that, though. You know?
Well, I'm not gonna force you. So if you don't want me to take pictures of you, I won't. But I mean,
I'm saying like at the end of the day, there's nothing like if you take a picture of me, it's gonna be a regular picture, though. You know what I mean?
I get it. It's just we just do it anyway, just because there was an allegation that you might have sustained an injury during the altercation. Okay.
My mouth was, my lip was bleeding because my mouth had bumped up against the.
Okay. So can you tell me how that happened then?
No, I can't tell you how it happened because I don't know how it happened. Though,
I was stealing. I'm a heroin addict. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, I'm trying to you know, get some shit out of here, some merchandise I can sell, so I can be able to, you know,
so you can get another fix or something.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? Sure. Not necessarily get high, but get well. Because
it seems Lamar may have hoped to earn favor with the police by sharing his past of being in and out of prison. However, his confessions and other details only seem to work against him, complicating his situation further.
So my stomach's on the ground, he came down on my back, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which, you know, pushed on my stomach, and you know what I'm saying? The only thing I'm trying to explain to him, I'm not resisting. You know what I'm saying?
So is that when you went to the ground, is that when you think your mouth got a little bloody?
Probably, you know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
And so I'm trying to explain to him, I'm not trying to resist, I'm about to shit. You know, on my back, I'm about to shit on myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, please, I'm not trying to resist. I'm yelling this out in the store. Sure. I'm yelling this out. Please,
so you definitely weren't trying to defecate on him, right? You weren't trying to shit on him.
I wasn't trying to shit on myself. I just wanted him.
It just kind of happened.
My back because I'm, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm you know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, I'm about to shit. I'm not trying to resist. I'm about to. You know what I'm saying? Get off my back. Like,
you've got to appreciate the officer's calmness and his way of dealing with Lamar here. He made him comfortable first, and then took out all his confessions so conveniently.
If you're good with it, man, I'm gonna get some pictures of you, okay? If not, I mean, I'm not gonna force you, but.
Right. I'm saying, I mean, if that's what you want to do, then you know I'm fine. You know, I'm fine with it. I would prefer that you didn't, though, because at the end of the day, I still got shit on me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get as quick as possible as I can to get to where I can get this shit up.
Well, I got the camera right here, so let's just get it done real quick, all right?
Right.
Sound good? All right. You can stay right there. You don't even have to move.
Can I smile?
I mean, if you want to.
No.
All right. Then it's just your mouth, right? And can you open your mouth for me? Okay, cool. We're good to go, sir. We'll get you out of here, okay? All right.
After his pictures were taken, Lamar was then transported to jail for further investigation. Lamar's case was a clear-cut example of pooping where it wasn't needed, but sometimes the bowels can cheat on you anytime. But what happens when a citizen uses a good citizen card to escape the officer?
Stop! Get on the ground!
On September 22, 2022, police were called to a local Walmart in the Villages, Florida. The victim reported that somebody had taken her wallet out of the shopping cart while in the store. This marked the beginning of police's search for the suspect.
Do you know which way she is right now? Which way she went?
I don't. They said last they saw us head back that way.
Okay. All right. Thank you. There should be another one coming in shortly.
Oh.
Sheriff's office, stop!
I hear him. Bye.
Sheriff's office, stop or I'm going to tase you! Stop! Get on the ground! Down! Put your hands behind your back!
As soon as this suspect, later identified as Crystal, sensed danger, she ran away. Officers immediately gave chase in order to detain her. When they finally caught up with her, they weren't quite prepared for what they were about to encounter.
Literally just... No.
Keep your hands!
I just shit my pants.
You shouldn't have run. Stay put. You understand me?
One nice area. Okay. 249, 220.
No, I literally just shit my pants. I don't have to be careful.
Do not pull your hands away from me!
Okay, I shit on you.
17.
I just shit my pants. Okay.
189.
I just shit in my pants is how Crystal tried to get away with all this fuss, but maybe it wasn't her day, because despite her attempt to divert the officers' attention, they remained focused on carrying out their procedures.
Because I was trying to find my ride. I was in a hurry.
Cool. So you normally run to your ride?
No.
Okay.
I just shit my pants, man.
Why'd you shit your pants?
Because I was running.
Okay. Every time you run, you normally shit your pants?
No, I just...
What's your name, hon?
I had to go to the bathroom. Crystal Kaiser.
Crystal Kaiser? Do you have some sort of ID?
No, not on me.
Okay. You're running.
Because I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay, so you normally run whenever you have to go to the bathroom? You know, there's bathrooms in Walmart.
No, I
ran right past them.
My ride was about to leave me.
Do you know why we're here?
Upon asking the reason for running, Crystal provided the dumbest excuse you've ever heard. Not a single sane person would run for her ride like Crystal did, but maybe she thought she could fool everyone on the scene and get away with this.
I picked it up.
Where did you find it at?
In a buggy.
Okay.
I wasn't stealing it. I was going to call the lady.
How were you going to call the lady?
I was going to look her up.
Okay.
I thought she left it in the buggy.
I think I was about to, and then this call came out because I was looking at the charger for your car. I got a phone for it. I have my mag light too, but it's over there.
I can't believe I just... I really gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, you really gonna have to hold it.
It's 10-4 while it was in her possession.
Yeah, I gotta say, she picked the worst time ever to try running because I think everybody and their brother was up here.
I had about 5 people telling me she was taking off, so I turned around and shot through the store.
Meanwhile, one of the female officers searched Crystal's bags, and there she found a stolen bag. But this time, again, a made-up story of Crystal was ready to defend herself.
I really was going to call that lady.
Well, you don't want to talk to us, and that's... You know what's really messed up about stealing?
No, I really was.
You don't want to talk to us. It's cool. It's fine. It's that part about stealing a wallet, though.
I wasn't stealing her wallet.
Possession of an ID is a felony if it's stolen. Possession of credit cards is a felony if it's stolen.
I wasn't
And when you steal it, you know it's stolen.
I didn't know it was stolen. I seen it in the buggy, and I've left mine in the buggy before.
Like I said, you don't want to speak to us. It's cool. They got cameras. Between the three of us, I think we might have a GED out here. We'll figure it out.
Crystal attempted to hide her theft by claiming she found the wallet and intended to return it, using the cover of being a good citizen. However, this explanation did not impress the officers, as further evidence emerged that only weakened her case.
So this still has the tag on it. So I
Go ahead.
don't know if you guys have any chemical stuff.
I did 10 years in the service. I wouldn't do that.
This was in there. This was in there. This, which I know you guys have Pokemon stuff at the front. All of these.
I've lost mine at Walmart before.
They
and
watched
nobody
you
gave
pull
it
it out
back
of
to
her
me.
cart.
Like a big black trash bag.
So I'm sure all the merchandise, no chemical.
Okay. I'm going to bring all this back. We'll scan it in.
Okay.
And get it itemized.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. This can go to the jail with you.
I just had to put it in a knife. I hope I have to put it in a knife bag.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the 1015.
All right. This is going to be helpful.
Oh my God. It was this.
Many other items with tags on it confirmed that Crystal was involved in shoplifting. She was then taken to the station and was charged with 2 charges of petty theft and resisting an officer. But what about someone who is so intoxicated that they aren't even aware of the reality?
I have to go so bad. I'm a senior in your back seat. I'm sorry.
New Mexico State Police officers responded to a call about an intoxicated woman, Camille, who was allegedly involved in a hit and run. Upon locating her in a nearby cafe, it was confirmed that she was under the influence. However, the situation was even more complicated than initially thought.
Do you have your ID on you? Do you have your ID? Can I see it? Where is it? Can you get it for me?
Hey.
not necessarily elaboration, but he has
Do you have your ID, ma'am? You don't have it?
Camille's behavior and responses to the officer's questions were strange. Clearly, she was heavily intoxicated and unable to make sense of the situation on her own.
Hi, Camille. What's going on?
Tried to ask her for a name, social. No.
She was back and forth as far as saying she's going to drive from here and then not going to drive from here. Okay.
Can I stand
But
up?
obviously we have proof that she did drive.
I have to.
So are we going to charge leaving scene and then 47?
Yes, I was thinking about that.
Sit down. Sit down.
My
I
whole thing was.
have to keep. I'm sorry.
Have a seat.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Have a seat.
There is. Wait.
Have a seat.
Wait.
Have a seat.
All right, keep going.
Supposedly she called her friend from what's supposed to be here.
Marisa. No, she's not here. I have to pee so bad. Do you know female urgency to go? Sorry. I gotta go.
Obviously she was going to drive at that point because based on the injuries.
Despite repeated requests, the suspect showed no interest in providing her ID to the officer. In a desperate attempt to flee from the situation, she even tried to walk away from the scene, perhaps forgetting she was under investigation, not walking through a mall or along the beach.
Yeah.
All right, Camille. So look, this is what's going on right now, okay?
All right,
so you're being placed under arrest. Turn around. Hands behind your back, please. Turn around. Hands behind your back. Come on, Camille.
All right.
Thank you. Do you have any jewelry or anything on?
Again?
Come on, Miss Davis. Miss Davis, come on. Right here, right in front of my car. Miss Davis, come here. I'm going to read you a few things. Can you open your mouth for me? Miss Davis? Can you open your mouth for me, please? Can you open your mouth? All right.
Camille was instantly placed under arrest and taken to the patrol vehicle. When asked to undergo a field sobriety test, she refused, which ultimately made her face the consequences.
Arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who's employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional chemical test will be paid for by the law enforcement agency. Do you agree to take our test? I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privileges for 1 year. If you are convicted in court for driving under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand? Do you now agree to be tested? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Have you step to the back of my vehicle? Come on, step over here. Miss Davis, stop.
The officers then requested Camille to step inside the vehicle, but it proved to be a struggle in itself. However, what Camille did next inside the car was about to shock everyone.
Miss Davis, come on, have a seat. There's no need to do this. Come on. There's absolutely no need to do this. You're adding on to your charges. Stop. Just have a seat. Come on, have a seat. Watch your feet. I don't want to close the door on your feet. Come on. Come on. I don't want to close the door on your foot.
Cannot.
Miss Davis, come on. There we go. Thank you very much.
Can I have my friend with me as a witness?
Cannot.
Why not?
Because you're under arrest. That's why.
All right.
Can I please use the bathroom? Can I please use the bathroom?
I'll get you a restroom at our station then.
No. It's too far. It's too far. I have to go now. I have to go now.
Number one, to help or state right there.
Come on, go. Hurry up then. Hurry up then. Hurry up.
As soon as Camille settled into the car, she began urgently requesting to use the bathroom, claiming she needed to pee. The officers initially suspected it might be a trick to escape, but they were soon proven wrong.
Hurry up, I have to pee. Go fast. Go fast. Go fast. Oh my God, go fast. Hurry up. Hurry up. There's a Subaru. Hurry up.
540, make sure you get the keys before you leave.
I have to pee. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'll get you through right now. You gotta hold it.
I can't.
Alright.
Cannot. Sorry, broskies. I'm gonna pee my fucking...
By the time Camille reached the station, she had actually peed inside the car. Such behavior while in custody could suggest serious mental distress or issues.
So I tried to explain it to you on scene. You have the option still to give a breath sample. Is your answer still no? Yes? Okay. So as soon as this thing times out, we'll go ahead and I'll see if I can find you a change of clothes.
I know.
So we'll go from there.
Where's the mic?
There's no mic, ma'am. It's just running its tests. Hang on, just stay right there. You let the machine do what it's going to do, and then after that's done, I know you've already used the restroom. Do you want to try and use it again? Do you need to use it again? No? Okay. Well, once the machine goes off, I'll put you in there. You can hang out for a few minutes while I type everything up, and then I'll get you there. And I'll try and find you some pants. Do you know your friend's phone number?
No.
Not by heart? Is there anybody's phone number you do know by heart that can possibly bring you a change of clothes?
No.
Camille was once again presented with the option to undergo a breath test, and this time she agreed. However, her casual and annoying attitude as the officer conducted the procedures proved to be quite irritating for him.
Are you feeling any pain in your chest? You have a pretty nasty mark right there across your chest where the seatbelt goes. So again, this is the opportunity. Do you want to blow in the machine? It's completely your opportunity. If you want to, you can still refuse.
I don't like that so much.
Okay, well, I'll just take that as a refusal. We'll just hang here for a few minutes. Have you step back in here for me? And I'll go ahead and take one of your cuffs off, but you can have a seat on any one of the chairs.
Sorry.
It's all right.
How many minutes do we have to wait?
It's going to be probably about 20. Yeah, probably about.
Once again, Camille refused to take the breath test, and the officer opted not to force her. Instead, she was transported to the hospital. Eventually, she faced multiple charges, the details of which remain undisclosed to this day.